Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it poppin'.
It's
for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Limits.
every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.
I look like and feel like I'm $1,000,000. I'm feeling myself for real. I'm on my way. The way I walk looks like a dance. And baby, that's just how I feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. I'm feeling good.
Couch Chronicles, early mornings on the couch, that is, every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Come catch a vibe with the couch. If you ain't gotta work, then you better keep your pajamas on. Get your tea, your coffee, whatever you drink, and whatever you smoke. Because Wednesdays and Fridays is the time to relax, chilling, vibing, you know. If you would like to be a live guest, if you in the Oklahoma City area, DM me now. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss this vibe. Are you feeling good? I'm feeling good. That's how you supposed to feel in the morning. 1, 2, 3, let's go!
I look like and feel like I'm $1,000,000. I'm feeling myself for real. I'm on my way. The way I walk looks like a dance. And baby, that's just how I feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I feel alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I feel alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I feel alive. I'm feeling myself. I am.
Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Grand Rising. I know some of y'all looking at me like, damn, she ain't smiling. She ain't got no joy in her eyes. And it's okay. So this morning I wanted to talk to y'all about that. Not just me, but all of us. You ever had a moment where you knew you had to go to work, or you knew you had to do something important, but you had just got some bad news right before, and you like, okay, I gotta hold myself together. I gotta keep my chin up. I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and I can't let nobody see exactly what I'm going through. We do that so much, man. Like, how are y'all so able to shake things off and just be like, okay, yeah, on to the next? Because I'm just like, first of all, y'all already know I'm in a lot of pain. And this morning I was supposed to go to, or today I was supposed to go to my doctor regarding my knee. Now, my body has been breaking down since I got hit with that forklift. But I've been seeing like different doctors to, try to fix some of what was going on. Well, now one of them isn't in my network, so now I have to see a different doctor. Anyways, they told me to go to the emergency room, so I'm dreading going to the emergency room because I don't want to go there. I hate being in the emergency room. I hate being in pain. So, before we go on, let's give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today. for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. Even with everything that is thrown against us, we still prevail. Like, we still know that we got responsibilities. We still know that we have to adult. We got to adult. And sometimes adulting means you got to swallow your pride. Sometimes adulting means you got to swallow your sadness or your anxiety or whatever you're going through. You have to swallow it because you have to make sure that you provide for whoever you're providing for, whether it be your kids, your husband, your wife, whoever you are providing for, even if it's just for yourself. You have to get up for yourself. You can't stop fighting just because it seems like it's too much. You can't stop fighting just because nobody is cheering you on. You got to keep fighting regardless. You have to. Unless it becomes too much. Now, when it becomes too much, I say reach out. If there's no resolution to what you're trying to get done, then find another way. But keep fighting. Don't give up. It's so easy to give up because we don't realize that it's actually easy going through the hard part too. It's just hard, but it's actually easy. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but you ever did something that in your mind you was just like, this is gonna be so hard, I'm not gonna pass, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna this, I'm not gonna that, and then all of a sudden you go through that thing that you believed was so hard, and then you make it through. And then now it doesn't seem as hard as you thought. Now it was easy. So how about everything that we really thought was hard is actually easy? But we gave up before we even figured it out because we was actually doubting ourselves. We didn't think that we was going to make it. It didn't even have nothing to do with being hard. Sometimes we just really believe something is too hard for us. Nothing is too hard if you put your mind to it. Keep going. Push through it. If you need a cheerleader, record yourself cheering yourself on, because you will always be your biggest cheerleader because you are the only one who knows your biggest downfalls or your biggest insecurities. Sally Sue don't know exactly what you be thinking or exactly where you feel like you fall short. Jonathan don't know that either. Only you do. So when you know, just like when you know what to pray for, that's when you start praying for it. When you know what to cheer for or what to uplift or what to encourage, then you know how to be the biggest cheerleader. No one could ever be your biggest cheerleader, especially if you are not being 1,000% honest with them, telling them every fucking single thing that goes through your head when it comes to you. If you don't have that person that you do that to, then they can never cheer you on the way you would cheer you on. Sorry. If I know that my biggest insecurity is that when I turn to the right, that I look like a horse, I haven't told anybody else that. So if I'm giving myself some encouragement, I'm like, come on, yes, you don't look like a horse. You are America's Next Top Model. You are amazing. You are. I'm going to be saying that. The next person ain't going to be able to do that for me because they don't know that I feel this way about myself. So if you ever need a cheerleader and you want one that's the biggest, the one that's going to root for you the loudest, record yourself. And that's no disrespect to anybody who's ever been there for you. That's no disrespect for anybody that you've ever entrusted with your feelings and thoughts. But only you know what I'm talking about. Only you know what I mean when I say we have some insecurities that no one knows about. And if we know how to cheer for it, uplift it, then that's how we can be the biggest cheerleader. But if we don't know what to cheer for, if we're only saying, keep going, doesn't it sound robotic? Yes, you got this. Doesn't it sound like some shit that comes in a card? Wow, awesome, right on, keep it pushing. Like, come on. Now, but if you had something that was more personable to you, that was more about you, like, you know, come on. Even though you believe that you have a receding hairline, by the time you make it to the finish line, you're going to have a full set of hair. Like, come on, like something that you have an insecurity about. And I want to help uplift it. And it's okay if you would never release that information to no one about some of your biggest insecurities, because some of us don't want to release that, because one day this person that I release it to may get mad, and they may get so mad that they come out their face and they say whatever they want that I told them in confidence. So now they making it like it's the worst thing ever, and they spreading it just to hurt me. So yes, there are some things that some people keep from even their closest friend, because they never want anyone to throw it in their face. And sometimes, you know, you ever heard that saying, don't give somebody ammo, you know, to do things, to come for you. Don't do it. And that's, to us, sometimes our feelings, you know, our deepest insecurities can be somebody's ammo to hurt us one day for whatever reason. Maybe one day they get mad because I cut them in line, and now they like, girl, that's why you got hair under your motherfucking chin, bitch, and you think that you look like a man, you motherfucking. And then now y'all like, how can I come back from that? Because I told you that in confidence, and you literally wiped the ground with me with what I told you in confidence. So not everyone is racing to tell, not even in the confessional, some things that are on their heart that only they know about. Some things that you don't even tell yourself out loud, because maybe you're too embarrassed about it, or maybe it hurts too much, or maybe it's just too much to bear, or it's like that sometimes. One second, because this happened to me the other day. Sorry, y'all. Just a moment. Okay. There we go. All right. That is so wild. Okay. Sorry, y'all. And the nerve in me, I came on late and I'm still. Now, this is wild. Okay, maybe this might work this time. Yes, it worked. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. The other day I thought I was being listened to, and come to find out my phone had just stopped recording because my storage was too full. So instead of getting paranoid, I was like, I know exactly what that was this time. But cheer yourself on. Don't be afraid. And I know some people think that when you talk to yourself, you crazy. And then some people will say, no, only if you answer yourself. Okay, well, I do. Now what? Because I answer myself and I talk to myself sometimes, because sometimes we got to speak life into ourselves. We can't depend on the next person to speak life into us. Now, it is a good thing to have somebody speak life into us as well, but you got to speak life into yourself as well. Don't depend on the next person. Don't depend on the pastor. Don't depend on you. Your words are just as powerful as theirs. So regardless if somebody thinks that you're crazy because you're talking to yourself, affirmations, baby. I mean, sometimes those affirmations are, yes, you are America's Next Top Model. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are smart. Yes, money is coming your way. And if I'm doing that and I'm walking and I'm talking and I'm saying these things, don't it look like I'm talking to myself? You don't know what I'm saying. You just see me going. You don't know nothing about what's going on. So immediately people are going to be like, yeah, he or she is crazy, because every time I walk past, they talking to themselves. Well, I commend those ones that's been talking to themselves for years, because they probably been speaking life into themselves this whole time. And the whole time we the ones that's crazy. They not the crazy ones. They have been literally speaking life into themselves. I mean, not everyone. There have literally been, okay? But I encourage you to speak life into yourself. Don't forget your affirmations. Don't forget to encourage yourself. Don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to pamper yourself. Don't forget yourself. I know we focus on others so much, and we do. We love people, and we want everyone to be good and have good things, and we want to be able to put things in place for people to get the same blessings as us. I know that. But we also have to remember us. We also have to remember that even though it is good to bless others, it's also good to bless you first. You do deserve to bless yourself first. You don't always have to give your blessing away. You don't. No matter how good of a person you are, no matter how sweet, no matter what you feel like you felt like that was your calling, it's never a calling to forget you. That's not a calling. It's almost like you're forcing it. Don't force yourself to be a blessing. Just be a blessing naturally, not by putting yourself out or making sure that you don't have anything, to the fact where people got to come bless you now. Now it's a cycle. You give your blessing away. Now they giving their blessing away. Now you asking for somebody else's blessing. And when you already had your blessing, you just chose to give your blessing away. Don't do it. You don't have to. You don't have to. Cheer for yourself. Pamper yourself. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Do you hug yourself? Do we hug ourselves enough? Do I hug myself enough? Even though I wouldn't hug nobody like this, but my shoulders and stuff hurt. So this is how I gotta hug myself. But if you can see this video, hug yourself. Like genuinely hug yourself. Like wow. Like, you ever had a hug so good that you just laid there for a minute, you can hug yourself the same way. Hug yourself today. Love yourself today. Love yourself more. Stop forgetting you. Somebody needed to hear this message because you are forgetting you too much. And it's nothing wrong with being there for others. It's only something wrong that you're not there for yourself. Not as much as you should. Not as much as you could. Just do it. Just do it. A lot of us love hard. I mean, we love so hard that we'll even say that I love this person so much that I forgot who I was. There will be less people forgetting who they are if they stop forgetting to love themselves. In the midst of loving somebody else, you don't have to love somebody more than you love you for them to know that you love them, because even the ones that love someone more than they love them, that doesn't stop that person from cheating on them. That doesn't stop that person from beating on them. That doesn't stop that person from doing whatever they was already doing. Just because you say, I love you more than I love myself. That don't stop nobody from doing anything. It's only hindering your blessings and the things that are supposed to be in your path. Because when you love you, things come. Things happen for you. When you're not loving you, you're not even paying attention to your blessings. And it be right there. Because you're so focused on, I love you more than I love myself. Stop it. Stop it. Stop loving people, things, more than you love yourself. Because half of you would never die for the same person that you saying that you love more than you love yourself. You wouldn't die for them. You wouldn't jump in front of a bullet for them. Some of you would, but 80% of you wouldn't. And if they told you, hey, you might even get shot up fucking with me, the first sign of danger, you're leaving. So why lie and say that you love someone more than you love yourself? Because you wouldn't die for them. If you love somebody more than you love yourself, you're going to die for them. You're going to put yourself in danger for them always. Love yourself more than you love the lies coming out your mouth saying that you love somebody more than you love yourself. Be kind and gentle to you. And then it will come naturally to others. And it wouldn't look forced or like you being fake, or even if you feel like you're not. Love yourself. Stop putting everybody before you and put you before you. Stop missing your blessings because you thought your blessing was being there for somebody else. You thought your blessing was catching this blessing to hand off to the next person. This ain't football. What? That is your blessing and you handing it off like it's a hot tamale. Stop giving your blessings away. Stop it. Keep it for yourself. It's okay to keep things for yourself sometimes. It's okay to remember you. It's okay to love you. It's okay to be kind to you. It's okay. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Yes, today I came on a little late, and last night I ended a little early. When I tell you, this pain, I'm talking about from my neck to the bottom of my feet. I don't know if y'all remember, I had locks. And I believed that if I take them locks out, that my neck will stop slipping forward. My neck is slipping forward. I got C4 and C5, I think, slipping forward. So I had believed that if I take my locks out, it'll stop it. Well, it didn't progress as fast as it should have. It slowed it down. But now the pain is back severely to where now it's almost hard to... I can't even move my arm this high. That's it. I don't even want to talk about the spine. Do I regret having a 360 spinal surgery? No. Because if you guys remember, I was leaned over like... Y'all remember that shit? Oh, my God. That's better. The pain never went away. Never went away. The posture, definitely 10 out of 10. I would recommend my doctor, but he closed down, I believe, for good. So, yeah. Anyways, check on your friends. If you know anybody that's in a hospital, do a wellness check. You know, if you love somebody and you fuck with somebody, reach out. Check and see how they are. Check on their mental. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. Y'all already know. Well, y'all probably don't know. If you've never done any time, then you don't know what it feels like to do time. So if you know anybody that is locked up, you don't even have to put yourself in a position. Just reach out to them, write them. They would definitely appreciate that. Coming up on the couch this Friday is going to be Stop the Violence. That's going to be early morning. All next week is going to be Prison Jail Felon Talk. And then that Saturday is the second annual prison reunion. I'm super excited to see some of you guys. And even if you don't show up, guess what? That doesn't mean that we ain't going to do it again next year, because we're going to do it every year, regardless of who show up or not. We going to show up. So at the end of this month, it's going to be Fuck Fentanyl. And then the first of next month, we're going to jump back into Prison Jail Felon Talk again. We did Prison Jail Felon Talk at the end of this month. We usually do it at the first of every month. So it's back on schedule next month. Yeah. Also, if you would like to be a guest on the couch, you also can hit me up. If you got a new book coming out, if you're an artist, if you're just a mom or a dad, or if you just want to talk about the world, DM me and see how you can get on the couch. And I will send you all the information and my availabilities. If you would like to support the couch, it's never mandatory. Never. Anytime I mention this, it's never mandatory. It's appreciated. You can send gifts. You can send a Cash App to TRJ Merch. Or you can just share the live. You know, hit the like button. Tap the screen on some of these. You know, subscribe. Keep up with the couch. Turn on my post notification. That's all ways to support a local artist, you know, entrepreneur, business, social media person. Just, you know, that's it. It don't always have to be money. It can be what your free finger could do. Share. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Unfortunately, I gotta get to the emergency room. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.